All right, welcome to Muckland Griffons, where we're going to take some of the fruits of our labor, some woodcock, and we're going to roast it up today. So we got 2 woodcock, skin on, or mostly skin on, clean. These were from the 2025 season, and we're going to roast them up per Hank Shaw's recipe, where we hit them in a hot skillet for a little while, and then we throw them in a 500-degree oven to finish them off. We want them rare to medium rare at most. Just some salt and pepper, olive oil, and that makes a great little meal right there. All right, we got the woodcock. We rinsed them, patted them dry, and then just coated them with olive oil and some salt and pepper. It's really that simple. The biggest thing is don't overcook it. So we'll get those in the frying pan. Well, I shouldn't have left the celery on the counter. Had to run outside real quick, and Oni took my celery right off the counter. All right, we get this cast iron skillet rip around hot. Put some bacon fat in there, a little bit of olive oil. Let that melt. You see it's smoking, and then we're just gonna lay the woodcock in there to brown on all sides. And then we'll just roast it in the oven. All right, now that I got these brown on all sides, I'm just gonna wedge some celery in here. Kind of prop those up. I probably should have used a higher smoke point oil, like a grapeseed oil, instead of olive oil. But that's all it takes, and then we're going to roast them in the oven for like, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 minutes. All right, those are right out of the oven, sizzling. We'll just let those rest for a minute, and then on the plates. Now this is just a Saturday afternoon snack for me. You could serve it with some fiddleheads, some mushrooms, some onions on the side, rice, but today it's just going to be an all-meat snack on the afternoon of me doing some yard work. So roasted woodcock, delicious. All right, let's cut into these and see how they look. Stuck on the bone there, but nice and rare, delicious. Watch out for the BBs. Cut the breast off. Whoops. Cooked perfectly. You just got to watch out for the BBs. A little bit of salt on there. So good. So that woodcock was delicious, and I always reward the dogs. They get a little bit of it too. That's Oni. And here's Archie, the older Griffon. They like the woodcock too, and they did all the work, let's face it. I've missed more than I've hit, so they get the reward as well. Right? Right, dogs? Yeah, sure thing, Oni. All right, it's Mike at Muckland Griffons, and just gonna wrap up the video of cooking that roasted woodcock. It was delicious. I always share some with the dogs because they did all the hard work. And just some tips here. So whenever I shoot a upland bird, if I can, I hang it. I have a refrigerator in my garage, so if I'm around home, I'll hang it in there. It's set at about 45 degrees maybe. Let it hang for 2 or 3 days. I don't do like they used to do. Some people hang it till the head falls off, basically. I haven't tried it that way. So I'll hang them for a couple of days if the conditions are right and the bird's not all shot up. The other thing I do is I always try and pluck my birds, especially the woodcock and grouse. Take your time, pluck them. It's not that hard, and it adds a ton of flavor. It's really worth it. So then you pluck the birds. If you got a spot where the feathers are down in the flesh of the bird and you can't get it out, you can always use a toothpick and go in there and just kind of twist it out. It pulls all the feathers out. Little trick I learned. And then, dry them, pat them dry. Use a high smoke point oil. In the video I did not because I didn't have any, so I just used some olive oil, but you could see it was smoking pretty good. So maybe like a grapeseed oil or something would work better. I'll have to try that next time. Get that skin crispy. So get that cast iron pan, rip roaring hot. Get the skin crispy, throw it in the oven at 500 degrees for 7 to 10 minutes, but don't overcook it. Woodcock is terrible when it's overcooked, but it's delicious when it's cooked right. So if it's not quite crispy enough for you, that last minute or two, kick it over to broil and let it broil and crisp up that skin if you can. I just ate mine plain today, just with salt and pepper. It's delicious that way. I didn't have any side dishes. Doing some work in the yard, trying to fix the hot tub. So I didn't cook a full meal. I just wanted to have a quick snack, and I always share it with the dogs because they did the hard work. So make sure to share it with your dogs. Hey, leave comments below. Let me know what you think of the recipe, if you tried or got any tips for me to try it differently. And hats off to Oni and Archie. They're the ones that did all the hard work to get those birds. So the Upland Griffons did pretty good in 2025, and now we'll get into some training for 2026. We'll see you next time.